and welcome on back to another Talk Tale video. In today's one, we're looking at the brand new TMNT, the Nightwatcher, issue number 3 preview images. Now this issue is a weird one just because the way that they've set things up in the last issue, it seemed like it was going to be continuing on the story of how Jennifer became the Nightwatcher. But no, I think we're in the present day now, and now we're dealing with a mystery of what's really going on in the present day stuff with someone who got turned into a mutant, turned to a life of crime. And this seems like an interesting issue, but I'm just not too sure where this whole story is going to go. And after seeing what happened in the last issue and how quickly it changed to doing something new within the next issue, I'm not too sure the direction for this series anymore, so it'll be quite interesting. So yeah, okay, so for the actual images themselves, it's weird for the first one. So for the first page, it's just one text box that just says that the following events in this story are true. So yeah, what a waste of a page that was. But we do cut over to the next bit where we do get to see their version of YouTube, which is called The Tube, and it's going over like setting things up, and I must admit there are some pretty interesting things on the side, like the Lofi girl, I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, got a Green Lantern reference, and then there's also a samurai kind of character down there, which is kind of cool. And in this bit, it goes over saying that basically there was once this girl, she was like in this firm, she was quite successful, had a family and everything, until she turned into a monster. And I like how in the bit where it says that, oh, she turned into a monster, it goes into that YouTube kind of thing, which I think works extremely well for what they're trying to go for. A bit too well, if anything, which I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing for what they're trying to pull here, but it works a bit too well. So yeah, so after that we do get to see this person go on to tell a bit more about the events about what happened to Eliza, and she was just out wandering the streets one night when old Hob set off the mutant bomb, and ever since then she's turned into a life of crime where she'll sell drugs, she stabs some people by accident, and it seems coolish, I want to say, with some of the stuff that she's doing in this bit, but I don't really know what to really say about her character just because we have no connection to her whatsoever, so at the moment it's like, yeah, okay. But then we do cut over to the next bit where this takes place after issue, oh god, I want to say issue 138 where the walls taken down and all the mutants were able to interact with humans and all that. And when she was doing that, that's when she was going in, I'm not sure what really happened, but she sort of started playing up, and then she started stabbing some people, and she put someone in hospital. And that's when you get to see Monty Moose, he's returned, saying that, oh no, it's nothing to worry about, we got our best person on the case, but they just saw a person just stab stab quite a few people, and it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I feel like this would be something to worry about, but no, okay. So that's when you cut over to the next bit, which I would say is probably the bit where it was the most surprising, just because the Nightwatcher's in her home, and there's not really too much to it, just because she looks around and sees a photo, and there's not really too much to it. I mean, it's cool to see Nightwatcher doing this kind of stuff, and why didn't we get to see some of this stuff in the movie? But yeah, and that's when we do get the reveal of the person who's talking, and she's a goth person. I was not expecting that for someone who's supposed to be telling all the news and information on YouTube, but at the same time I feel like that would work really well for the YouTube persona and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and that's when we cut off, but there is a little bit of a cliffhanger bit for this bit right now where the Nightwatcher does hear some noise, and that's about it really. But I have to say, for overall, for the images, it looks decent enough, and with this whole mystery about about this whole thing about, because in the description it's supposed to be setting up something that basically that this whole mystery is not supposed to, it's not a mystery of who you're supposed to be and all that kind of stuff. So this one, it sounds like it's going to be an interesting issue, but at the same time I do think that this whole story is going to go by way too quickly, and I don't think that I have enough time to truly do what I want to do, and I think that maybe this one should be explored over 2 issues, but unfortunately we're not doing that. So Yeah, and then also most of this whole lore dump in just the first 5 pages, and I'm just not too sure what to really make of it so far, but it seems decent enough for now. Okay, so for the actual description for this issue, it is, in the wake of M-bomb that was dropped in Union Square over a year ago, many New Yorkers' lives were turned upside down as they struggled to adapt to their new normal as human-born mutants. As the social media cruise descends on new mutants who turn to crime and life after her life was destroyed, Nightwatcher seeks to find her first and discover the full story. And the supposedly simple case rapidly gets more complicated as more details are revealed, though, and it's up to Nightwatcher to determine who truly needs justice. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say that overall, this description does sound like really good, and like I was saying earlier, I think that this whole story element is a really good one. I just think that this one might not be best to just do it in a single issue, and I think that what I want to try and do and get like be a bit more impactful, I think it would work over like 2-3 issues or something a little bit longer, but I think having it only in 1 issue, I do think that it's going to ruin it, but at the same time I don't know what's going to happen in issue 4 mostly, so you never know, it could bleed over to it, but I doubt it, so yeah, I want to say, okay, so for the covers, we do get so for cover A, we do get this one's done by Pay, and we get Nightwatcher coming out of an alleyway with the criminal Eliza bird thing creature, their shadows on the wall. It's, yeah, to be honest, there's not really too much I can really say about this one, just because it's just kind of like one of those issues or covers that's just there. It looks cool enough. I'm interested with the mystery of the Eliza person, but at the same time, I don't know what to really say about it. There's not really too much I can really talk about here. I mean, I do like the colours that are used in this one, especially with the wall and the reds, and it does look really cool. And I do like the colours used in this one, but other than that, I feel like I'm just grasping for things or compliments to really say about this cover. So yeah, okay. So for cover B, which is done by John Luncree, and this one we do get Nightwatchers jumping through the through the roofs and all that. Again, there's not really too much I can really say about this one. I do like this one just because it is sort of in the same sort of art style as like Junie Barr's one, where it's very simplistic, sort of anime in a way, and I think it works really nicely. And I do like the colours which were used, like very like basic plain colours, but with some like nice shading with the moon bouncing off Nightwatcher's suit. It does look really cool. But I mean, other than that, there's not really so much I can really say. It's just like kind of like one of those ones. So it's just there. Yeah, there's all I can really say about this one. It looks cool, but there's not much I can really say about it. The whole blues like paint drops scattered around it, I don't like that. It does make it a little bit messy, but other than that, it looks alright. So yeah. And then for the 110 variant, which is done by Junie Barr, this one just gets the mutant hand just holding a phone with the Nightwatcher jumping through the streets. Yeah, it looks cool. There's not much I can really say about it. I do like on the emoji thing that you can that you know, they've got different mutants or different animals for the expressions. That's actually really cool. We'd like to see them like implement that into real life. But yeah, I'd say that overall for this bit, it looks like a cool cover, but again, not really too much really happening in this one, so I'd say that maybe like overall there could be a lot of stuff which they're hiding which could be good, but it depends on how they go around it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Are you looking forward to it? Are you not? And yeah, that's game for today, guys. If it doesn't, please share the scrub note stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.